Alright, so today we're going to be talking about the depth of market, right? Now, the first thing that I'm going to be talking about is how to actually get good with the depth of market, right? This is very important and people skip this step, right? Now, a lot of people might be thinking, oh, if I watch so many videos a day, like every single day, put so many hours into watching these videos, right? You're going to get good at the DOM. Sure, it will help you, right? But are you actually going to get good at the DOM? Because if you compare yourself with the person that is like, like spamming 50 to 100 trades a day or like multiple trades a day, right? And he's actually getting, experience, like DOM experience, right? Getting the screen time and actually putting these trades in, right? He's going to be far, far better than the person that's just, watching countless of hours of depth of market. And you actually need to, you know, get on the charts, right? And actually, put the time in and actually trade, right? And when I say, oh, like spam trades, right? What I mean is like, you have your levels, you have your VWAP, right? And you have your volume profile, for example, whatever it is, man, like something that you can react off. You hop on the DOM and you spam your trades, man. You get that experience, and that is what is so important, man. And you gotta do that if you wanna get good with the DOM, right? Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually reset your DOM, right? When would you reset your DOM, okay? Now, as you approach your levels, right? VWAP, level, volume profile, does not matter, right? As you are approaching a level, that is when you reset the DOM. You can reset the DOM during as it taps a level, but that is pretty much when you reset the DOM, right? So you can get fresh data right now. Imagine our levels right here, right? We're approaching, bang, we reset. So that way you get fresh data, right? Much more accurate, and you actually, feel the response of the DOM, how it reacts, or, after tapping the level, man. And this way you can, grab beautiful, precise, clean entries, man, just because you reset the DOM, man. Because also, I've realized a lot of these beginners in the server and just like elsewhere, you oftentimes do not reset the DOM and you wonder why you're not getting, like good trades, man. So yeah, it's very important to reset it DOM. Now, do you not use limit orders, right? Now, you might be asking, what are limit orders? What are market orders, right? These right here are your limit orders, and the middle print is your market orders. You do not want to be using these, your limit orders, to catch trades, man. They are so pointless, they are so useless, man. You do not need them. You do not need them at all. Alright, now, when, where, and why to use it, right? Right. When the best time to actually use a DOM is during real time hours, right? You might be asking, when is real time hours? It's from 9:30 to, I don't know, man, but it's 9:30 to whatever, to like whenever electronic time hours start, which is what, like 18, which for me that's for EST, that's 6 p.m. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't really care, but real time hours, what matters is when it starts, right? But really, when I actually start trading, right, is 10 a.m. to 11, man. That's when I actually start trading. What was the other question? Um, why would you want to use the DOM? Alright, this is, yeah, man, I'm gonna ignore that, man. I do not know why I done that. Pattern recognition, right? Now, this is important, right? Pattern recognition. What I mean by pattern recognition, right, is looking at the DOM and recognizing a pattern when you're trading, man. And once you achieve that, a level of finding a pattern that you can trade, that's when it's gonna, you want to get significantly better, man. When you discover a pattern and you stick to it, man. Because sure, there's all these, terminologies, right? Absorption, I don't know, castling or whatnot, man. But what is the best thing in the DOM is actually recognizing a pattern that happens again and again and again and again, every single time. That is what's so important, man. Is recognizing a pattern. Now, why should you use a DOM, right? You should use a DOM to, have better entries, because that actual candle chart, right? It's zero edge, man. If I'm being honest, man, zero goddamn edge, and like it tells you nothing, man. Like it's honestly pointless, man. And with the DOM, you're you're seeing raw market data, right? Raw trades, and that is what's important, man. Raw trades, the data right here. It's important, and that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, this video right here is going to be further down the line, but I've pretty much spoken about what you need to know, man. Like the simplicity of it, man. Like if you want to get started with the depth of market, you need to, know this right here. So screenshot this, man. Not screenshot it, but replay the video if you wanna watch it again. But this is what you need to know, man. And yeah, bye bye.